Frank couldn't speak on the wagon ride home. He held the reins so tightly that the two horses kept shying anxiously. But he couldn't stop, just like he couldn't stop grinding his teeth. How could he not be angered? The woman had arrived with a serious omission in town, a wicked plan that tricked him into a marriage arrangement that he had not agreed to. It had been confusing enough when Nancy, the midwife, came to talk with him, and then Hannah had run off, clearly ill. He had hastened after her as the pieces began to fall into place. 100 thoughts came to mind, questions and frustration. Maybe something had happened to her when she was leaving her home, or something had even occurred on her way to Texas. She had certainly been quiet and shy enough. Everyone knew that traveling through the West wasn't safe. Following after her, Frank had been more concerned about his wife and making sure she was well compared to anything else. They were married, and he wanted to do the right thing, but that all changed upon learning she had deliberately sought him out while knowing her condition. She had ignored that in her letters. He would have remembered such a fact, and it would have come up in conversation before this. Most men weren't exactly eager to raise another man's child. This was a wicked trick to play. Beside him, Hannah sat slumped on the bench with her head down. She hadn't said a word after confessing to him that she had known since before writing to him. Although he had tried to find something to say, the words wouldn't come. He had been played for a fool. Who could be so cruel?